above who? Above all people. So we have to conduct ourselves different. We have to conduct ourselves different from the other nations. And how do we do that? By keeping God's laws. That's how we do it. God gave us laws. For example, I'm going to give you one law about today, specifically today, that you guys probably didn't know about, and you're breaking it. You don't know. But that's why we came to Binghamton to teach you. We came from far, more than 2 hours away, to teach you, and you, and you, and you, what you got to do to get back, to be that holy people unto God. You understand? Read Exodus 20, verse 8. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Read that.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, to keep it separate. It's a separate day from the rest of the week. You got to do something different on that day than you do the other days. Read on.
6 days shall thou work. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
Don't do any work. So you cannot go to your job on the Sabbath. You cannot make money on the Sabbath. That's one stipulation to the Sabbath on how to keep it holy, how to get back to that royal priesthood, how to get back to that holy nation, holy people. Read on.
And in it thou shalt do no work, thou, nor thy sons, nor thy daughters, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor the cattle, nor the stranger that is within thy gates.
Give me Nehemiah. So, what was the first stipulation to the Sabbath? You were here or you just got here? So what we're going over is the Sabbath. God gave the Israelites a Sabbath to keep. A day set apart where you don't work, right? You do not work. Read this.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31.
Read it out.
And if the people of the land drink ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
On the Sabbath day, which is today, if the people of the land, the people in the neighborhood, whoever it is, bring ware or victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, read on.
That we will not buy it of them on the Sabbath day.
So, what's the second law? What's the second stipulation on the Sabbath? You cannot buy anything. No working, no buying, no selling. Give me Exodus 35. Exodus 35. So, no working, no buying, no selling. Now we're going to get another law on the Sabbath. Now, our people don't know. They haven't been taught this. I wasn't taught this growing up. He wasn't taught it. Neither him or him. But as we learn it, we come to teach our brothers and sisters the same thing. You understand? Read this.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 35 and verse 2.
Read it out.
6 days shall work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be to you a holy day.
A holy day.
A Sabbath of rest.
A Sabbath of rest is today.
To the Lord. Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
You see how serious God took the Sabbath? He takes the Sabbath. It's not a joke. God said, don't do it, don't do it. That's it. Read on.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
So God is saying what? No cooking either. You see what we're doing? We're grilling on the Sabbath. That's a sin. That's breaking God's laws. That's what God has put on these slave ships. Sis, with the pink. Let me show you something. Come. Yeah, with the pink. You see these signs? You two in the red, sis. In the red. Sis, with the red. You see these signs? This is why we got put into slavery, because we decided to work on the Sabbath, to cook on the Sabbath, to buy and sell on the Sabbath. But God said, don't do it. He said, don't do it. Give me Exodus 16. Exodus 16. So now that you can't cook, does that mean you can't eat on the Sabbath? Does that mean that? No, you can eat, but there's a way how to do it. Read this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 23. And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
So, right now, that would be Friday, before the Sabbath. Read on.
Unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today.
So, whatever you want to bake, if you want to bake a bread or whatever, you bake it on a Friday. You prepare it on a Friday. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Read on.
And seed that you will seed.
So seed means to boil, to cook. So whatever you want to cook, on Friday you cook it and keep it for the Sabbath.
And that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
Sis, hold on. I got a little.
You're
going nowhere. Okay, good.
And that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
So that's the stipulation. We can cook, we can eat on the Sabbath, but we have to cook the day before so that if you want to make rice and peas with oxtail, whatever, you make it Friday and you keep it until Saturday so you can eat what you want to eat. That makes sense?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
That makes sense? So now, what's another law that God gave us that we have to keep as women? I'm speaking to y'all three now. Y'all three. What is one law that pertains to women only? Yes. You on the right path. Dresses, skirts, covered up. There's no excuse. In 2023, there's no excuse. God don't care about that. God says, you women, you dress modestly. You dress beautifully. Covered up. You understand? Give me Deuteronomy 20. You got that? No, read that first.
This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9.
Read.
And like men also, that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
In modest apparel. Now, what does modest mean? Who knows what modest means? Moms, you know what modest means? You got it.
Not to be flashy or
Okay. Not to cause sexual attraction to yourself, right? So give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. So now, Moses said the same thing, but he said it in a different way. Read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Read.
The woman,
The who?
the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Now, clothing that pertain to men, women are not supposed to wear it. You understand? Because why? It puts a spirit on you. It puts a manly spirit on you. Because it was meant for men. You understand? You understand? Pants were meant for men. That's who it was created for.
Oh, then they should be making pants for women.
Sis, in this society, and look, sis, look, sis, just because they create something doesn't mean you have to partake in it. Right. So you have the choice. It's in your hands.
Yeah.
You can choose right or wrong. Can we not? We're all adults, right? You can choose to keep God's laws or not. It's up to you if you want to save your life. You understand? Yes. Read Zephaniah 1 and 8. Let me show you the penalty. Because people don't take this seriously, but it's a very serious thing. Very serious. Read this.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
When the Lord comes back, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed. That's why I say a sacrifice. Read on.
That I will punish the princes and the king's children.
That means everybody. Read on.
And all such as are clothed in strange apparel.
Now, what is strange apparel? What is strange apparel to God? No answer? What is strange apparel to God? Something that he didn't give you. Right? That makes sense? It's strange to him because he didn't give you pants. That's strange. He gave the men pants. You understand? Give me Exodus 28. Give me Exodus 28. I'm going to show you that men were created, pants were created for men. Okay? Listen to this. Read this.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 28, verse 42. And thou shalt make them linen breeches.
What are breeches? Thou shalt breeches?
like pants, like
Yes, that's what this is what it's talking about. Read it again.
And thou shalt make them linen breeches
Linen breeches.
to cover their nakedness. From the loins even unto the thighs they shall reach.
From the loins even to the thighs shall they reach. Read on.
And they shall be upon Aaron.
Upon who?
Upon Aaron.
Is that a man or woman? It was Aaron a man or woman? Aaron was a man. Read on.
And upon his sons.
And upon his daughters.
His sons.
No, his nieces.
His sons.
Upon his sons. Aaron and his sons. Read on.
When they come into the tabernacle of the congregation.
So, Pants were created for who? For men. So now in your repentance, coming back to God, what do you got to do?
Switch up.
Switch up. How do you switch up? Put on a dress. Put on a skirt. Dress modestly. You understand?
Yes.
It's simple. It's not hard to do, right?
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's up to you.
You agree, sis?
Right, but wearing a skirt and a dress, you showing your legs and your thighs, right?
No,
All
if,
right?
if you have
Unless
a modest
you wear
dress,
that, but still,
sis, just look at the picture.
Show your curves.
Just look at the picture.
Show your curves.
These sisters weren't showing their legs or their thighs, were they? If you look at the picture, it's not.
Your butt and all show right out of it. So
Sis, if you dress modestly, that's the key thing. You didn't listen to the first verse. It said dress modestly. Sis, so you have a question? You look a little confused.
No, I'm good.
Okay, what are you confused about?
The way that, I don't even want to go back to how slavery and the dress, that was not, but what I'm saying is that what you all read was basically, again, how the priests were supposed to go into the Holy of Holies.
So, yes, you're right. It was for the priest, but this is the thing. Listen to this.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 6.
Read.
And it hath made us kings and priests unto God and his Father.
So who is this talking about? The whole nation of Israel, all the men. We're a nation. That's what we're building up to. We're a nation of priests and kings. You understand? So that law, that in Exodus, that was created for men. Pants, men. For example, you have a zipper. Not you, but women that wear pants have zippers. What are they pulling out? Nothing.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support